Hey, buddy. You running around?
Ah,
Hello.
hi.
Oh, what a good boy. You're such a good boy. Stretching those legs, huh? Need to stretch those legs? Alright. You can't run into walls, sir. It's not how it works. There you go. Oh, there you go. There's the tunnel. Good boy. How are you?
Speaker block, mistake. Mistake. Mistake.
Let's sit you down. Oh, no, don't go into the flowers. No, no. Let's go sit by your siblings, huh? Come here. Come sit by your siblings. No, don't. No. Cider. Cider. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Go sit by your siblings. Come.
I mean, sorry, that was weird.
You're fine.
You're gonna want to start getting all of the books you have together. We're gonna meet up with everyone, so.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, you got dinner bun back?
Yeah.
That's good.
you were there. What?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, yeah, you're right. I was there. I'm really
How do
smart.
you not remember that? You didn't answer my question, Willow.
I just, I don't know. It was kind of a blur. There was a lot of stuff that was happening at that moment. Do you need help erasing stuff?
I'm good. I'm not sure that makes sense. I don't know, you've just been acting weird.
Have I?
Yeah, I mean, you were just hanging out during that entire conversation in the Nether.
Oh,
You didn't say anything.
gosh. Yikes. I don't know. I didn't feel like I was kind of you in John's conversation. I don't know. It's just.
Bark, bark.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Mouse.
Hey, Mouse.
Hi. We're getting all our books together and then we're gonna head out, so.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any books?
Maybe? Just a second, let me look at my stuff.
Talk about that later, Willow.
You don't know if you don't have books? Oh.
Yeah,
You're
just
not
get
sure
your
if
stuff
you
together
have...
and then we'll go.
I mean, I've gotten lost and died a lot, so like...
Oh. Yeah. It's understandable.
Oh. You bring the books with you? Well, she said she died with them.
Oh. Yeah.
Well,
I
don't want people just digging through my chests and finding my personal stuff.
Who digs through people's chests?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever dug through your chest. John has an agreement with me. He's never come in here without permission.
Yeah, and he's gotten a lot better. He hasn't dug through any chests.
But there's also the point where I was living over with them.
Oh yeah, you could have left the...
But yeah, just don't worry about it with us. We're not gonna dig through your stuff unless you're in danger or something, you know?
Okay.
But yeah, how many books do you guys have?
I don't have any on me.
Well, you're gonna want to get them, Willow. That's the whole point of today.
I know.
So are you gonna go get them?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you?
Oh.
Where are they? Do you have to leave the den?
Yeah, they're not in here now, but like, you know.
I can come with you.
I feel
We'll
like
be right
that's
back, Mouse, okay?
necessary. Okay,
Okay.
that's not necessary.
Oh, come on, you badger me all the time about my secret things. Time I repay the favor.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a good idea to have her follow.
It's this way.
Stop once we're on the ice. I gotta quickly fix something.
You're fine.
There. Alright.
You good?
Yep.
Oh. I was wondering why it was so dark. There we go. Which one was it? Oh, careful not to freeze.
Yeah, it's a bit cold out here. Seems it's gotten colder since the nighttime.
Yeah.
Casual. Sneaky place, just like usual.
Gosh.
Oh.
Yeah. This is
How do you have fissure material in here?
it's called I mined it, and then I used a furnace.
Huh.
Yeah, this is all that I have, but
Okay. And what about the bloody flame? Why do you have those?
it's ow, fire. It's it's part of one of the books.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to pick them up?
Yeah.
Are you sure these are the only books you have? I've heard a lot of lightning come from you.
Oh gosh. You picked up one of the books. That's okay.
Oh,
You can read it.
I don't
Oh,
have
no,
it.
no, you didn't. Never mind. No, you didn't. You're fine.
I've heard a lot more lightning strikes around your area. Are you sure these are the only ones you have?
Yeah. Let me close
Okay.
this up.
Hopefully it'll give us something.
Yeah. It's not too much in it, but yeah.
I should have our stuff prepared once we get back, so.
That'll be good.
Yeah. There's also a lot of ink sacs that have gone missing. You have any idea where those are going? Or being put to use?
It might be Mal.
Yeah, I can ask her.
I mean,
Mouse? Are you here? Mouse?
Mouse?
Yeah, just a sec.
Hi. I've just been wondering about the ink sacs. Have you noticed that a lot have been going missing?
Yeah, kinda.
We were wondering if you've been using a lot of them.
Mm, No. I mean, I might have used a few to dye some wool, but that's about it.
Do you have any books?
Yeah, did you get them?
Yeah, I got the ones I have.
Okay. Yeah, the ink sacs have been going, like, drained almost. I had to go get more this morning.
Where? Oh gosh, I'm looking at it. What? We have 13.
Yeah, it was empty before I stocked up
Oh.
again.
Yee.
And we
That's
had
not
like
good.
what, 16 before?
I don't
haven't
remember
sent
how
out
many
any
we had.
books. I don't really have to with my situation.
That's fair.
You're both sure you haven't used more than 60 of draining the entire chest?
Nope. I mean, even if I have used them, I haven't used that many.
Yeah. It's just weird that so many ink sacs are gone all at once.
Yeah, that's odd. Do we know when we're supposed to like meet up with them, or are we just supposed to
I
wait
don't
for
know.
them?
I'm making some potions to make it feel less cold outside.
Oh, that's actually really nice of you. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mouse.
We can head out once those are done if you want. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have been
I did-
noticing that it's gotten a lot colder.
Yeah.
I
We
think it's
did.
the
I did make
nighttime.
some potions as well. Did stock up this potion chest as well, but
Alright, well, maybe let's let each other know when we use the ink sacs, just so I know to go
Yeah.
out and get more.
yeah, and I can also get more as well.
Really, Yeti, just like extreme amount of draining from storage, just give me a heads up. Like
Yeah.
iron or anything.
Okay.
Alright,
Seems like we went down
we
some
ready to go?
diamonds, but that's okay. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, I used at least 6 from my axe and shovel after that fight, but
Oh. You're good.
I used
Ready to go?
some too. I'm
Yeah.
making a few more potions and then I'm done.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I think I'm gonna bring spice and colors along. Come on. Ah, they'll teleport.
Oh, you stood them up? Okay.
Yeah. Alright, well, hopefully those will be done soon. How much time does it got left on it? Mouse?
Just a second, sorry.
Okay.
This is the last batch.
Alright. Oh, well, we also extended the farm room, so now there's a few nether trees in here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Oh,
lot
really?
bigger. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be nice. Oh, yeah. It's really nice to have, like, big area.
Well, what happened to the cabbages?
I have no idea. Why are there none here?
That's... that is weird. I have no idea.
We have a cabbage fiend.
Yes.
It's probably all the frogs.
True. I don't know why we have so many frogs. They just like our house, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, we're ready to
How
go?
many do we need?
For what?
Cabbage seeds.
Oh, I could count really quick.
'Cause I have 5.
Let's see. We need a piece of dirt, and then 1, 2, 4, 5, 6,
I need this. And this. And... Oh, I don't want to put knee on the sign.
He's sitting in the stool.
This.
Yes, I am. It's a nice little place.
Not on the stool, in the stool.
Sometimes it's kind of like that, you know? You just gotta sit in the stool.
Alright, well, it looks like it's done. Can we get going?
I'm getting one more thing.
Okay.
Okay. I
Sorry,
might
it's like
walk
getting
ahead
that
and just alert them
black
to
apples.
start heading towards the tavern, if that's okay.
I can come with you if you want, or...
Yeah, I just gotta put away this, the farm's stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to stay with you, Mouse, or do you want me to come with you, Yora? No? Yes or no?
And just make sure to bring
Okay.
all your books.
Yep, all your books.
We can actually
No, there
this
you
way.
are. Okay.
I guess we can check the tavern first to see if they're there.
Oh, yeah. That's smart.
I did warn John about meeting up, so. Hello, anyone here? Huh, doesn't seem like it.
Bark, bark. No? Okay, well, we can go check their house then.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried. I don't know. Angel having puppies just seems like she might be a bit protective of the area. We can at least go to the bridge, though.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
So,
Mm-hmm.
you really haven't been feeling weird or anything?
I mean, not... Oh, gosh. Fell. It's fine. Not as, you know... It's same old, same old. I don't know.
What's same old, same old?
I don't know, just kind of...
You
I don't
kind
know,
of
I
what?
just feel the same as I always have ever since I came back from the void, so, like, I don't know.
Was there a change after the void?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, came back with antlers, and
Well, yeah, but... I mean, are you feeling well?
oh, it's really cold. I do not appreciate it.
Yeah, the snow is just dreadful now.
Yeah. Gosh, keep yourself warm, I guess. Oh, goodness. I don't know.
It's not really an answer to my question.
I don't know what else to tell you.
What's different
Oh.
after the void, aside from your antlers?
I don't know, just how I feel. Should we go in?
No. I don't want to
Okay.
get slapped.
Well, it's cold though. It's really cold.
Yeah, let's put
I'm
down
sure
some
we
torches.
I'm sure if we go like in the tunnel, I don't think that will be a bad thing. Just like to get out of the snow.
I don't know. I don't know. It is really cold out here. I guess that's a
We
good
can
enough
just
excuse.
we can just go in the tunnel. We don't have to go any further.
Yeah. You still haven't answered my question, Willow.
Which question? There's many.
What happened? What's different after the void, aside from your antlers?
Just I don't know. I just oh, there's monsters nearby. That's rude.
It's fine. Just stay.
Okay, there we go. I don't know. Just feel, I don't know, different, I guess. I don't know.
Different from before, but how
Well, yeah.
different? In what way?
I don't know. Just like, part of me is missing somehow. I don't know what, but ooh, it is a lot warmer in here.
What part?
I am not sure why you're asking all these questions.
Because I'm worried about you. You feel different, and I don't know. If you want to get back from before the void, if it's causing you discomfort, then I'm here for that.
Yeah, don't really like the void much.
Yeah.
Not a great place to be.
What part, Willow?
Of what?
Missing.
I don't know, just part of part of me. I don't,
Willow, I lost part of myself too. You can trust me. If anyone could understand, it's me.
I don't know if I don't I don't I don't know if you can understand.
Well, I can't try if I don't know.
I do need to clean. I have levels, yes. Oh, but I don't have any leaves. Darn it. It's just not a big deal.
You
Oh,
were just
darn.
dancing and digging around during that honestly heavy moment in the Nether. I'm worried about you.
Yeah, it's just emotional. Some people take emotions differently. I don't.
Yeah, but
It's not giving me any leaves. No.
are you upset about anything?
What do you mean?
I mean, during the whole Horned King thing, you seemed genuinely upset. You were angry about the Spectre. But recently, you're just blank. You don't have anything to say during any conversation. Like you're in your own world.
People deal with things differently.
But can I
find any leaves?
help you work through that? I mean, I want you to be able to speak your mind without just sitting in silence.
Do you have any leaves?
No.
Oh, darn it. I need to clean out my vacuum. That's okay.
You're avoiding the question.
I'm not necessarily avoiding.
Then why aren't you answering it?
What if I don't want to? What if it's not something that can be understood?
Have you told anyone about it?
About what?
What you're going through?
Yeah.
Who? Because John, Mouse, they're just as confused as I am.
A friend.
I don't know, mysterious friends haven't really worked out for anyone around here.
Mine have.
What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing's going on. We're just chilling here waiting for them to come back to figure out book things, right?
Everyone that I know of has noticed something different.
Nothing's
You said it
different.
yourself. Something's
There's
going
nothing
on.
wrong, Yora.
You said it yourself. Something changed
No.
after the void.
You're right. Something did, and it's fine. It's different, and it's fine.
Then why do you feel like you need to hide it from us?
I'm not hiding
We're your
it.
friends.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Come on, I know you can do this.
Do what?
You
I don't
at
know
least need to
what
tell
you
someone around here, because
tell them
you
what.
can't suffer alone on this. No one can suffer
I'm
alone
not
on anything.
suffering. I'm not suffering. I'm fine.
Just kind of feels like I'm looking in a mirror. I just remember saying the exact same thing.
You're not looking in a mirror. I don't look like you.
I just kind of think you're in a similar situation as me.
How so? Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
I don't know, it's kind of a normal thing to people to just say I'm fine when they aren't. I sure wasn't. John wasn't.
Well, this isn't a normal thing that people deal with, so
Nothing about this place is normal, Willow.
you don't understand.
I want to understand.
Really? You want to?
I want to understand everyone here. I'm tired of just being in the dark and conflict.
How do you know you want to understand? How?
Because I care about you. And if something's changed that no one knows about, you can't be
Why?
alone on it.
Why do you... Why?
Why what?
How?
How do I care about you?
No, it's... It's fine.
How what?
It's fine. It's fine.
You're avoiding something.
How long do you think they're gonna be?
Is this you trying to move along with the conversation?
You wouldn't understand. So I
How do you know?
I
You haven't
just
told anyone, have you?
I have. I told you I've already told someone. And it's fine. They
Not
know so that
any of the wolves. The actual people here. I can tell Dinnerbone everything I want, but he's a pet.
I
He
can't
help
feel.
me. What?
I can't feel. Is that what you want to hear?
Like you can't feel the snow or like the concrete?
No. Ugh. I
Just tell me from the
I
beginning.
don't have any emotions.
Yeah. That is something that we needed to know about, or I needed to know about. That's big. I want to help you.
Why?
I think you're special. Everyone needs help. We can start looking at things, and I'm sure you can relearn emotions. If you want to.
I haven't really so far, so
Well, wow. Ever since you became from the void, that's a long time.
I know. I guess I've gotten lazy over the past couple of days.
Lazy over what? Hiding it?
I try to match the room. That's why I never talk during arguments, because I don't know which one to match.
I'm sorry, Willow.
I guess I just got tired of trying to match the room.
You don't need to be fake over anyone, okay? I think we're all here for you. You don't have to. I'm sorry, I kind of pushed this out of you, but I really was worried, and I think it's good that you told me. I can help you with this.
Okay.
There's always a way out of something. I don't know, during the last conversation we had, you said you had feelings about some things, like you care about the pubs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something. Just hold on to that. There's still part of that in you, I'm sure. It's just a bit foggy.
Mhm.
And I don't know, we can start. We can start with the pups. If you feel something about them, then there's gotta be more in there.
Yeah. I'm scared of the void.
Yeah, that's an emotion. The void is scary. That's why I made my deals. I can relate to you on that.
Things beyond their books and
Oh,
chest.
bark bark.
Bark
Bark,
bark,
bark.
Yara.
Hi. We've been
We were just-
hiding
Hello.
under the bridge out of the cold. Sorry, we couldn't wait at the
Oh.
bridge. We were freezing
It
to
was
death.
really
That's
cold.
alright. Hello. We were actually just
Welcome.
looking for you.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
we've been waiting here for a good 15,
Oh.
20 minutes, but it's
Ah,
fine.
my apologies. Angel, you still here?
Yeah.
Hi,
okay.
Angel.
Hi.
They're up ahead.
Yeah, they're over here. Alright, so have we decided on a place to, book exchange?
I was
No.
just thinking about the tavern.
Well, I mean, if we didn't want to go all the way to the tavern, we do still have the Masquerade Hall. It has chests
Oh,
for
that's
everyone.
We left
We
could do that.
Mouse behind. She was still making some cold resistance potions. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's a
Well-
lot colder outside, so
It certainly is.
yeah.
In regards to Mouse, I'm actually going to need to speak with her specifically about the books that she's received. I have...
Honestly,
well-
I agree with you. There's been things I've
Well,
known
that's
too.
good.
Uh,
Well, we'll sort that out, but for the moment, let's head inside the hall. Angel, are you still there?
I'm coming.
Okay.
We'll go on ahead.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's go
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone, if you could put your...
are you sure we shouldn't go to the tavern? I don't want to be in the territory if I'm not wanted.
Well, I guess
Nobody
that's up
said
to
that.
Angel.
If we want to say, I suppose we will.
Okay.
For the moment, though, I believe that the Masquerade Hall is appropriate. We can probably head up to one of the more empty floors, perhaps the snow
Okay.
floor, just
Yeah, that'll be
someplace where
nice.
we can put our
Ooh.
things. We can put them away in our individual chests.
Maybe
separate,
anything but the snow floor.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
that
is.
might
Oh,
be a
you're right.
little-
It is cold. We could go up to the black floor.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
But
That was
if everyone could
Didn't
put
really
their
get to enjoy that room.
if everyone could put their non-essentials of everything but food and books into a backpack or in your chest, and
Yeah.
just because I don't want anyone bringing any weapons up there.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
And since I am the only one to not have any books, I thought that I could perhaps serve as some form of mediator, a neutral party of sorts, perhaps.
Okay, sounds
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, I trust you to do that.
Alright, I appreciate that, Yara. If,
I think I
guess
remember
I'll-
the way through this maze.
I guess I'll check on Angel. You still around, Angel?
Actually,
or...
John, before you go back, can
I'm-
I give you something?
Sure. Oh, I see you, Angel. Where are you, Yara?
I'm up in the yellow. There you are. Hi.
Hi.
If you could give this to Angel for me later on.
Sure thing.
Just in case.
Alright, let's head on up to the black floor. It's the most
Yeah.
open, and, let's,
Oh,
hope
that
that this
doesn't
can
work.
be a peaceful exchange.
Oh, yeah. Someone needs to probably go get Mouse.
I can howl for her.
Yes, that would
Yeah,
probably be
that'd be
best, so we don't have to leave.
I mean,
oh, and
if
has
anyone
everyone...
is not hoping that
has
this will be a
everyone put
peaceful exchange, they
their extra
should
things
go.
inside their chests? Have they put that away?
Oh, I
Um,
haven't yet. I was trying to get up to the
yes.
room first.
Well,
Oh, I just put mine
I
in
meant
the
your
backpack.
bottom floor chest, the one just so it's
Oh.
inaccessible. Just in case, I want to make sure that we're all on a level playing field.
With the
I just put mine in
precious
my
cargo
backpack,
I'm
but-
carrying, I prefer not to, but I can put all my weapons just out of my paws and into my backpack. So
Well, alright, okay, fine. Actually, would you perhaps drop it off in one of the barrels on the snow floor then? It'll be a lot closer, but I do just want to make sure that everyone has, well, once again, no one has any weapons.
okay.
Yeah. I'll put my backpack in.
Yeah, I'll put my backpack away too.
It really has gotten chillier.
Certainly. Angel and I had some difficulties regarding that out on the ice. We, froze to death a couple of times a little while back, but
Ooh. That's
That's
not
not
good.
good.
indeed, indeed. But, yeah, I'm coming. Alright, up to the black floor. We've got...
There are some zombies. Oh wait, they're on the roof. Never mind.
Yeah, they're outside. If you could also sit down your, fish.
Oh, yeah. I don't know
Oh.
where Colors is. I don't know. He's down there somewhere. He's set.
Alright, okay. Angel, are you going to be staying down there or coming up?
I can hear you guys.
Alright, okay, that's fine. So let's begin with, just listing, I guess, what we've, received, all of us. I, personally, have not received anything. I haven't sent out anything, either. Currently, I have on me, just 2 books that Angel's received, and, also my journal, because there's something that I wish to go over there as well.
Oh wait, I put my backpack with the books downstairs. Let me pull them out. Hold on.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Bark, bark.
Hello, Mouse.
Hi, Mouse.
Hi.
Come.
Alright.
Yes,
Where's the mouse
we were just
curry?
about to begin our, book exchange.
Bottom.
No,
Top
top
level.
floor.
Black-
If you could...
black room.
Yes, the black floor. If you could please put all of your non-essential things into a backpack and put them away in your chest on the first floor. I don't want anyone having any weapons up here. Just your books and some food, if you'd like.
Oh.
Does anyone have 1 coal on them?
I do.
I do in my backpack.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let me grab my backpack. Oh, oops. Mistakes were made. Okay. Do. I have 1 piece of coal.
Where are you, Willow?
I am up in the snow room, but I can come down lower.
Your crow is very cute.
Thank you. His name is Pumpkin.
Oh, he was holding a pumpkin too. That's really precious. Oh.
Alright, are you the
Stay
bottom
here.
level? Or.
Oh yeah, I'm at the bottom.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, thank you.
Kind of... Oh, I did bring my torches. I was about to say, I wish we had a bit more light in here. Should have put the torches away, but, putting them down
Bottom
here
level.
works.
Hello. Oh,
Hello.
Oh,
yep. Nice wings. Oh! Thank you for the eggs. I do appreciate that. Thank you. You have nice wings. Oh gosh. Hope. Okay.
Let's see if I can remember how to get up.
I believe
if
in
you
you.
need help, I can help you.
It's this way. Mouse.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mouse. Follow me. Did you find it?
Yeah. Oh, that's a creeper.
Alright, once everyone's up on the top floor, we can, start going over things.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'd first like to go over the book tints. I think that's important to connect to.
Yeah, I believe that, while everyone is saying what they've received, they can mention what tints they have. The 2 tints that Angel received is 1 cyan and 1 orange.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. So, you can go next, Yor, if you would like.
I guess I'll read off the names.
Well, that works as well.
Yeah. So I have 3 white tints. They are Remember Who You Serve, Betray, and Perhaps. And then I have 4 cyan tints, which are called Journal 17, Have It Your Way, Get Out of My Head, and Journal ?
All right. Oh, the 2 that Angel.
I also have a
thank
copy of
you.
one of Willow's books, but
I
yeah.
actually left my copy of that one at home, so I appreciate that you brought yours.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I have that. Oh, it's
These
in my
are
backpack.
great.
That's okay.
I appreciate the refreshments, Mouse. As for the ones that I have, that Angel received, the cyan one was labeled a friendly warning, and the orange one was labeled I sure hope this works.
Interesting.
All right. Anybody else volunteer to go next with what they've received?
Sure. I'll go next. I have 2 books. I have they're both red tint. And they're called A Means to Summon a Spectre and Sin and Willow Volume 1. I also had the one. Yeah. And then I also had the book that I got from the book guy. I think his tint was purple. I say, but I did die and lose that one. But I think the name of it was Maelstrom.
All right. Eloise?
Yeah, I've got 4 books, and they are all red tint, and in fact I was handed all of them instead of finding them as some of you have.
By the
first
Spectre?
is Yes, all by the Spectre.
All right. If
They're all
everyone
red
could stay
tint,
where I can see them, if you guys could move a little bit closer together, just so I can see you all as the mediator.
Well,
Yes.
where is
Okay.
Angel?
Angel's down below.
She needs some space right now.
Yeah, she handed her books to me, so I'll be dealing with her end of this.
That's perfectly fine.
All right. So please carry on, Eloise. I apologize for the interruption.
Oh, no worries. I have the Book of Sin, Book of Sin Volume 2, the Book of Sin Volume 3, and one titled A Chat Between a Spectre and Wielder.
All right.
Okay.
What have you received, Mouse?
I have 2 cyan tint. One says I can help, and the other one says from K.
All right. Okay, so I think that how do you all believe is the best way for us to go about sharing the knowledge contained within these books?
Maybe going through the combined tints and then trying to order them?
All right. That could work. As I am here to be the neutral party and mediator, I think that if we begin with just pick a tint, and if you all would toss me the ones from that tint, and I can read them aloud, just so that,
I think maybe the least tints, so maybe orange first, and then
orange. All right.
we can just go in that order, of least to greatest.
Orange. Did anyone else receive anything from orange?
I don't think so.
I didn't.
All right. Well, that's just the one. This is a bit of a, long one. Honestly, it kind of tells almost nothing, but I will read it as quickly. Mouse, if you could please. Thank you.
Sorry, there are a lot of sounds, and they're kind of scaring me.
That's all right.
You
You
sit
can.
by me, Mouse.
Yeah, you can move a little bit closer to anyone else if you would like. It's just that, once again, as the mediator, I feel it is my duty to make sure that everyone is, safe and seen.
Here, take my shield.
Alright then. The book begins as follows. Hello, Angel. I really have no idea how you got this message to me, but that's alright. It certainly seems like it came from someplace else, and I'm willing to accept that. I'm just glad to have someone to talk to, especially someone who seems to be in the same situation as myself. Oh, about that. I was a human too, once. Even though I've gone through a lot of names since coming here, I think it would be appropriate for you to call me Orange, after the tint of the book that you sent to me. I'm assuming that you didn't do that intentionally. I guess it would be appropriate to tell you some more about myself as well. I've been here a long while, surviving and figuring things out. I've messed up too, a lot of times, and I think that's why I'm writing this. I've messed up bad, and I wish that I had someone to talk to. I guess that we agree there. I really wish that I had something to say that could help you, but I'm not exactly all-knowing either. I would like to consider myself powerful, though, despite the fact that most of the power that I've found is far too dangerous to use. As for getting more powerful, I have to ask what for. Why do you need to be more powerful? If it's to fight the darkness, then I'm afraid that that's a lost cause. Despite what the book promised, you'd be better off holding on to what you have and protecting it. That was one of the mistakes that I made, not protecting what I had until it was gone. It sounds like you do genuinely want to do good, Angel, and I will try to help if I can. Of course, I'll first have to find a way to send this message back to you. I might try setting this book on fire with some coal attached. That might be able to do it, or it might just make a big mess. I guess we'll find out. Oh, and one last thing. I may not be all-powerful or all-knowing, but I do understand. I'm worried too, for different reasons, I'm sure, but worried nonetheless. I hope that this message finds you soon. From Orange.
Interesting.
Okay.
Do you think it's important to explain the context of why we got those books? Like why they were received?
All that I know is that Angel sent out a tome and received this in return. Whether she wishes to share the contents of what she actually sent out, that's up to her.
I think that's fair. Unless any pressing questions come up, which we should.
If you have a specific question, I might answer it, but
I was just saying,
really
like, every
think it's
book,
that
like,
relevant.
if we sent out a book first explaining
Oh,
what the question was, I
alright.
guess, to get that book. Seemed
Yeah,
like
I was just
Angel's main
curious
reason.
to see what would happen if I did it.
Fair enough.
And I believe that the book does seem to be replying to a question when it mentions all-knowing, so, well, nothing particularly of concern there. I believe that the next least tint was either white or red.
Yeah, I can go over the white ones. I'm thinking maybe
I think white has them on.
make a book and quill really quick to just, I don't know, put all the pieces together. Does anyone have a book and quill open?
Nope.
I only have my journal.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just try to remember.
Alright. Yes, if you could go over them in the order that you received them.
Yeah. So the first one is called To Remember Who You Serve. It's not that interesting. It's actually quite boring. It's just remember who you serve over 100 pages.
Yikes.
And do you know which that's white tint? Do you confirmably know what entity that belongs to?
I would guess it's the Horned King.
All right then.
I haven't had any confirmation though.
All right.
Sounds accurate.
What else? What was in the other ones?
The next one is called Betray. This was after I stabbed that tall thing when Willow was in my area, and then she snooped, and I decided to believe her, not the creature. You betray,
Yeah,
I promise
sorry about
forever,
that.
and you betray. Tell me, when flesh burns to dust and bone turns to stone, who is left? Who remains unto forever? Not flesh, not them, yet you betray. Yet I forgive. Yet I am gracious, I show you mercy. Still I promise forever, still promise everything. Yet now I see that you still hold ties to flesh, still seek flesh, still love flesh. I can change that. I can fix you, make you mine. That is the offer now.
Ew.
The
Ew,
armor.
indeed.
It is binding, ancient, ruined. It is mine, and it can be yours. We are close, closer than before, but you must keep to the deal. You must not forget forever. A tree cannot outgrow its roots. Take the armor and let it bind to flesh. No longer hide, no longer cover. Let them think, let them cry out, say that you are what you are. They fear power, fear fate, fear forever. They serve another king. There is no forever for them. You were chosen here for a reason. You are more than flesh. Forever awaits you if you choose. Do not betray again. And the last one is perhaps...
Well, actually, could I cut in? What armor is it referring to?
I do have armor from it, but I haven't put it on because it described binding. I'll get to that in the later Cyan books. There's something about it. It's a lot.
Alright, okay.
The last
Carry
one
on.
is only one page. It says, you are torn between flesh and forever. Perhaps the armor may make you clear your judgment. That was when I asked the question of talking to the Horned King when you started gathering items without telling me. That's the question I asked, and that's what he said, so...
Alright. Well, I will go and quickly go down to the water floor, because I realize that I put my canteens away and I'm thirsting, but, well, I think that we should leave, well, in-depth analysis until after we've done more reading, but...
That sounds wise.
For the moment, I believe that there is certainly the potential that other books will recontextualize what we've already read, so for the moment, let's withhold any sort of judgment. What did we want to go on to next?
I'd say red.
Red,
Yeah,
alright.
Red.
And we're reading our own, then?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can.
I
private
can. I
books.
just didn't want to give my books over. No offense, John.
That's
Sure.
alright. You can toss them to me if you'd prefer, or keep them yourself.
I can read mine, and I don't know whether I got mine first, but I know that I got my first one on the night that we first saw the Spectre.
That
seems
that's
like a
likely
right
the first,
timeline.
then. Indeed.
Alright. This is the first book I received from him, and you guys have heard its contents before. Though I am certain that my appearance at this masquerade was startling, I can assure you that I mean no harm to you or the others. You in particular have impressed me with your actions taken to combat the darkness. With only a blade, you nearly drove back one of the Watchers, and now that you have my attention, so too do you have the attention of the dark. Everything will change, for your mission is far from complete. Even now, the antlers of corruption grow. I will be in contact. Signed, the masked bringer of Red Flame. And the next, volume 2, says, Wielder, you must take up my accursed blade. To combat the dark you fear in the night, you must inherit the sword of cursed flame, the veil piercer, the legendary sword, the phantom blade. This accursed weapon is one of the most powerful and cursed relics I've ever interacted with. The blade is known to be both a powerful corruption cleanser, but also one that comes with risks. If you truly wish to extinguish the plague that is known as the corruption, you must forge my blade. You have already acquired the first part of the weapon, the bloody flame. You must acquire a second through any means necessary. This book just goes through the recipe, which I guess you guys know anyways, although I guess a later book will explain why maybe you wouldn't want to use it. But anyways, then you must acquire the flaming rod of a burning beast native to depths that you have never delved. It is a burning thing, whose flame reeks of flesh turned to ash, and whose form is fire and hatred. 2 types of fungi, only native to the most corrupt depths, will then be needed to bind the pieces, lest they burn away. Be warned, though, for the sword is not a normal weapon. It is a symbol of power and of death. I wish you luck, Wielder. The third book was delivered to me after we first entered through the fracture. It says, you have entered a very corruption, a realm that reeks of the dark and death. Are you sure this is where you want to go? Is that how you want to die? It's all spaced out. It's kind of spooky.
Oh.
Oh well, Wielder, if you've decided to continue reading, I'm assuming this is the path you wish to take. In relation to my last message, it seems that your mortal paws are unable to fully grasp my power. It seems that you will need a catalyst of some sort to help you wield my accursed power. The corrupted realm you have opened should provide a perfect catalyst. You must find 2 mushrooms. One reeks of blood and corruption, the other reeks of the veil and of death. Find one of each and forge it with the materials you have already acquired. This will be the only way you will ever be able to wield my power. Good luck, Wielder. This is the final book. And it includes things that I've written in it. We spoke back and forth not too long ago. Wielder, something seems to be amiss in this world, besides the corruption. I sense my power within you, but not just you. As of a few moons ago, I've begun to sense it everywhere. I can never pinpoint where, but it seems that others have harnessed my power. I've been approached by some curious about the specter they saw that fateful night, but still, that doesn't explain the power I sense. Why am I sensing my own power in this place? Could the wolf adorned with antlers have harnessed my power? No, I don't think so. She asked for my help. Why would she go behind my back? I am perplexed, Wielder. This troubles me greatly. And then I responded, this is concerning. I knew her well before the antlers appeared, and I've been struggling to admit to myself that my trust for her hasn't quite returned since they appeared. I don't know if she is using her power, but I trust your cause, and if you see a need for concern, I think it is worth concern. How can I help? And, then he replied, watch out, Wielder. I'm fairly certain that the wolf known as Willow is not the cause of this. She has built an altar and has offered many gifts. I believe she wishes for my assistance in combating the corruption. Even though she bears the mark of that accursed deer, I believe she trusts me to an extent. Why would she try to betray me at this point in time? That cursed abomination is dead, and I am the only salvation in sight. I fear that it may have something to do with the actions of your other companions. I have met with a few of them, and it seems that they mean me no harm. However, I am unsure about the ones I have yet to meet with. I have very little information on them. Perhaps one of them has learned how to harness the bloody flame? That accursed substance is left wherever I go. Perhaps someone has collected enough residue to harness my power. I know not what has happened, Wielder, but I am afraid. No, I'm not afraid. I am angry. The more of my power that is dispersed in this realm, the weaker I become. This cannot be allowed to continue. My response was, I understand, and I hope you're right, and that she is on the right side of things. I hope that I am as well. Mouse noticed the blade and quickly made one of her own. Did this hurt you? I'm sorry. I wish she hadn't, but how do I stop them? And his response was, that is likely it, Wielder. My power isn't meant to be harnessed by anyone besides me and a select few. Perhaps her false blade is leeching large amounts of power from me? I shall look into it. For now, learn what you can, Wielder. The day of reckoning may soon be upon us. Be well. And then he finished.
Alright,
That was a lot.
well, I will make a quick note, and indeed, I will make a quick comment on that, and, well, it certainly sounds like that catalyst that was referred to was what led to your, antlers, considering they're adorned with the same mushrooms that it described, and, well, the ones that were used to forge the blade as well,
Certainly so.
that is somewhat of an explanation.
And
now
no one
you
else
can
is
see
supposed
why
to
I
have
was
a
asking you
blade.
not to make 4 more of those blades.
Mouse,
Yeah.
do you
Apparently
still have
not.
the blade?
Not on me.
Right, well, I guess the easiest option to go
Well,
is
maybe
just
that's a
destroying
discussion
it.
we can
Yeah.
have soon.
Yeah. We'll talk.
Let's.
Let's
Yeah,
read the rest
we'll
of the books
discuss.
first.
Yes.
Maybe?
Yeah, I believe that Willow had a few more red tint.
Yes, I have two. So we got, this is the first one that came first. It was a conversation I had with him. Sin and Willow Volume 1.
You were over.
Yeah. Oh boy. Here we go. Sin, the book guy says you are his follower. Are you? Then he says, I serve a higher power than any corruption. He has more names than there are stars in the cosmos. But you would be correct to assume that I am loyal to him.
Eloise, if you could stay close to the others.
Then
was
I
just gonna
say,
rest, if that's okay.
well,
Yeah, that's fine. Just remain safe.
Oh, okay.
then I say,
Carry on, Willow.
well, I'm working with him as well, so why do you threaten me? He says, you bear the mark of the antlered thing. I respond, that's because the book guy gave it to me. It's not my fault, and you have horns too, so what's the difference? He responds, there's a difference between horns and antlers. One resembles the veil, and the other resembles the dark. And I say, it's not my fault. Don't blame me for that. Why hate me for things I can't control? He says, hate is a crude word lacking of all nuisance and speciality. I do not...
Nuance and specificity.
Thank you.
Probably.
I do
Welcome.
not hate you. I merely despise what corruption you harbor. Then I say, well, I would love to get rid of it, but I don't know how. Then he responds, with time all things will heal, even that broken antler that adorns your head. I respond, so what? I just become better over time? If you don't like my corruption, what about Angel or Mouse? You seem to be on fine terms with them. Then he says, we have yet to properly meet. You are the only the second I've spoken with. For now, I am but a humble assistant in the destruction of the corruption. I shall watch and intervene when I deem it necessary. Time heals all wounds except for those that affect the heart. Then I said, I don't know if I can trust you yet. We seem to be on the same side, but yet there's something about you I can't trust. I'm going to keep an eye on you, and if you cross any lines, so help me, I will make sure you go to the void where I once was taken to.
Oh. Good threat. Very spicy. I enjoy.
Well,
Thanks.
indeed. Was it the only one, or did you have two?
I do have two. Then I did send out a book responding, telling him since we were on the same sides, I guess we gotta work together or something along those lines. I don't exactly remember. But the second book is A Means to Summon a Specter. To more efficiently contact me, you must construct an altar from 3 stone pedestals. The 2 outermost must be adorned with red flame, and the centermost will contain the message that you have for me. The base of the altar must be made from obsidian that glows a fiery red. You know what must be done to acquire obsidian, cursed with the fiery red power. For the flame, you must harness my power and form 2 bloodied flames. And finally, you must forge the altar where it can be noticed by the beings that dwell in the veil. That is it.
Alright. And have you constructed such a place?
Yes.
I was just there this morning.
Alright. So that's... Okay, well, that's through with, I would like to see it at some point as well, but,
Yeah.
if that's through with, red tint, I believe the only other one that we had left was cyan,
Yep.
so, with that in mind, who believes that they've, how long ago, Yora, did you receive your first cyan tinted book?
The first one, I'm trying to remember, but it was
A rough
definitely
approximation of time works just
before.
fine because of the endless night.
I think it was either the first day or before I summoned Prince.
Oh, alright, so that was quite a
I
while
got
ago
mine,
then?
Yeah.
like right before I went to live with Angel and John for a while.
So that means mine comes first.
Alright, so yes, it sounds as though whichever one you received then comes first, and since you have the first one, I guess that we can read through all of yours, then read through what Mouse has, and then we can try to put them in order.
Alright. So this one is Journal 17. And there are a bit of repetition in this one. I think it was just a bit of memory loss from
Just
or
read it
something.
as it's written.
I would hesitate to call this a journal, but as that has the naming scheme so far, I will carry on with it for now. Regardless, for my own sanity, I'd prefer to think of this as a record of what has been going on. I'd prefer to think of this as a record of what has been going on. Ever since I brought that thing to life, I've hardly been able to sleep, hardly been able to dream, able to remember. So I do write things down now, the dreams. But they're always the same. They're always that thing again, the flaming skull with the burning and the burning. It howls to me, and I know it does, and it burns sometimes too. It burned the place where I kept it. I'm glad that none of the pups saw the flames before I could put them out. I wouldn't want to have to explain all of this to him. Not until I'm finished. He'd only worry. But I am making progress, in the night mostly, even as my eyes grow weak and weary, and as he always asks me that same question. I am making progress. That thing is contained now, sealed in a place that it likes. Obsidian was the key. Apparently, though, I know not what door it opened. I've tried making it calmer, making me calmer. It works too sometimes. The rattle works. Sometimes. 2 bones and a blackened skull on the end. It hurts to use sometimes, scrapes me, makes my mouth bleed, but it keeps the thing calm, keeps it awake, and I don't think that it sleeps. Though the rattle helps some, it's still hungry. I should have said that before, that it's hungry. It wants things that live, things that die, and it harbors a terrible hatred for things that aren't quite either. It wants to be able to kill, to have satisfaction of watching life wither. And it grows stronger too. With every death meant to pacify it, with every moment that I study it, it grows. I can feel it, even when I'm away. The old stone and wood couldn't contain it, and the obsidian is a little better, but its power still leaks. Plants die around it, and I hope that he doesn't notice. Ah, and that's him now. He's back again, calling for me. Probably has some flowers or a bell or something. There's always been gifts when he gets back, especially now that he knows when I'm sick. I'll continue writing soon, when I have some more alone time. I am getting close, I just know it. And that's it.
Alright,
Does
I
anyone
will
have a
cut
bed
in
I
there
could
for a
borrow?
moment that...
Here.
I'm getting
yeah,
really
you
tired.
can borrow mine. Oh, that works. Yeah,
Welcome
in
up,
regards to
Angel.
all
If
of
I
that,
can pick it up.
that certainly... oh, hello, Angel. Welcome. Well, in regards to that particular journal, I would say that is, John, John that lived with her, he didn't have access to all of her journals. A great deal of them were lost at her death, but, from the others that he did, that I remember him having access to, that certainly sounds like her writing style, and, it appears genuine, though, well, Still makes me rather uneasy to think, but regardless, it appears genuine in terms of her experience, though I can say not a great deal on the content. I only really know that she did, in fact, have something akin to Prince.
It mentioned something about pups. Did she have pups?
Her and John did have, pups. They did.
Okay.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah, that's where I got the information about the rattle and that he needed to be fed. I think, I don't know, he doesn't seem to produce a lot of corruption. I think the stuff that she's talking about, the plants withering, it just wasn't his favorite color. No plants have withered since I got his pink room, so.
Well, we did already discuss that hers, did, according to her other journals, the ones that John had access to, did appear different physically from the prints that you have, so perhaps it was a differently ordered sort of entity. Regardless, if you would carry on.
Yeah. So the next one is Have It Your Way. This is one that I got right after I had to force Willow and Eloise out of the den. Did anyone get a Scientint before that?
Yeah, I got both of mine before that.
Okay, so you go next.
Okay, you can go on with yours then.
Oh, well, I can
yeah.
read a little, but not. It does.
I can
yeah,
read them
John
for you
can
if you'd
probably
like,
read it.
Mouse.
Sorry, I forgot.
It just takes
Thank
me a long time.
Okay. Yeah, so it was, you said that I Can Help, was,
Yeah,
is that the first one, or
first.
is from K, the first one?
It's,
Okay,
I can
Okay,
help.
so I Can Help, okay,
This was after I died and lost
if
all
you
my
could give us
stuff.
a, oh, alright, okay, okay, I'll read it, okay, A poor little one. I can tell by the way that you write that you're young, so I'll start off by saying that you shouldn't be messing with the sort of stuff that allowed you to send this message. Then again, I shouldn't be either, but I'm here now. I should have learned my lesson after what happened. Never mind that, though. What's important is that your message reached me, which is rather unusual, to say the least. I awoke to find it laying on my chest, still softly fizzing with the corruption of that in-between place. And tinted, too. It came through tinted a lovely shade of cyan. Maybe the gateway worked after all, if you were able to send this to me, but it certainly didn't open in the way that I needed it to. Regardless, you've reached me now, and I only have so long before my partner wakes up and wonders what I'm doing writing at this hour. Now, to answer you, I have quite a bit of Neptunium, as you call it. It's cool stuff, infused with the life of the waves. I'd use it more if it weren't for the side effects. I can give you some, if you'd like, but I'm not so sure about the other part of your offer. Could you clarify what those creatures are, and why I'd want you to either kill or protect them? In the meantime, I'll get to work on finding a way to get you that Neptunium. With the amount of energy this book has, I might be able to open the gateway enough to get a backpack through. Wish me luck, from a friend. What is she referring to in terms of creatures?
Hide behinds.
So you sent that
Ah,
out
the
looking
tall
for
things.
Neptunium and guidance on what to do with them?
For help. Because I lost everything. I thought everyone would be mad at me.
Okay.
I was scared.
And then I believe the next one you
Okay,
can just
and
read on.
Mouse said that the next one was also before yours. Okay,
This was
this one's
also
titled
kinda
From K.
right
It
after
says,
the
"Hello,
other one.
Mouse." Okay. Hello, Mouse. I'm glad that you got my note. I wasn't sure if it would get back to you, but I'm glad that it did. I'm honestly even less sure if this one will get to you, but I've repaired the gateway enough that it hopefully should. If you're reading this, then it apparently did, so that's good. Anyway, since you've shared your name, I thought that I'd share mine too. You can call me Kay. It's what my friends call me. You should also feel free to share whatever details about your situation that you are comfortable with. I'm a wolf too, so I doubt that a whole lot is different, though. As for the hide-behinds, I'm afraid I've never heard of such a creature. I'd have to ask my partner, but he hasn't done as much traveling as me, so probably not. What I do know is you shouldn't ever feel forced to do something that you don't want to. I would also like to hear some more about your world. As I said before, it's probably the same one that I'm in, but that's alright. The hide-behinds are certainly a difference, so maybe there are other differences too. Maybe the differences can help me figure out some of my questions about this place. And I know that I can't exactly do much helping since we are clearly separated, but if this test with the gateway works, I might be able to come to you. And then I could maybe teach you to read a little better. Haha. I already have plenty of experience in that regard, so it wouldn't be difficult. Now, I don't have a great deal more to say, so I'll just mention that this book should be inside a backpack when you find it. It was my old favorite backpack, and I can't tell you how many times it has saved me, but I think that you deserve it. If there is no backpack, then that'd be my bad. Inside the backpack, I've put everything you requested, as well as some food and other goodies. I'm not sure how well off you are, but I thought that it would be good for me to share some of what I have. The only part that I'm really concerned about is how well it all will survive the journey. What lies beyond the gateway has a certain tendency to corrupt anything it touches. Most of it should be fine, but as Neptunium is an inherently unstable substance, I'm less certain. My tests have shown that it reacts poorly to corruption anyway, so I'm hesitant to even send it, but I will. With that in mind, I think that I'll put another layer around the important stuff in the pack. It probably won't do any good, but it will make me feel better, if nothing else. The silver in the pack should hopefully keep out some corruption too, but I have no idea how much. Alright, I've written a whole bunch, so I think that I'll end it here. I need to get to work before the gateway destabilizes again. Just let me know if you need anything else. Since the gateway requires one of your books to open like this, I won't be able to respond until you reach out again. Until then, I hope that you stay well and stay safe. You have a friend in me, Mouse. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it come through with anything, Mouse?
Yeah, it did. The backpack and some treats, as well as the Neptunium chest plate. But that, I lost it.
Alright. Okay, if you still have, the backpack, I would like to take a look at it at some point, but it's not particularly important now. I know that Angel got another, book from Cyan, which was pretty recently. Not entirely certain how recently, though. Angel, if you're still, listening, perhaps you could shed a bit of light on that.
I got it not too long ago.
Okay. Well, how long ago did you get your other Cyan tint, Yora? Yora, can't hear you.
It was pretty recent. I think... when was it? It might have been after I've got that last Horned King message. Just right afterwards.
Alright, so, how's about you go through your other ones, and we'll assume that Angel's was the most, recent.
Okay.
If it's still a little iffy on the specific dates.
Okay. This one is have it your way. Fine, have it your way. If you want to meet, then let's do it. But I won't endanger the pups. I won't do it anywhere near the gateway. After what you tried last time, I'm not making the mistake again. I certainly won't talk around that thing either, Prince. Your prince has done enough harm as it is. The best I can give you is the skull, surrounded by blackboards. You can write, but if you try anything else, I'll drive a black sword right through the skull and your fragment. I'll cut you off from this world permanently. You got that? I'm taking charge now. And you'd better keep your word. If you can't bring him back, my previous threats will be the last of your worries. I have nothing left to lose, unlike you. You may call yourself a king, but every kingdom crumbles eventually.
Alright.
Bring who back?
I'd guess John, or there's a different partner later in the books, I think, but I can get to that. The next one is not that special. It's just got, in all capitals, "Get out of my head," just filled all the way to page 6. You can see it for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I think it is.
And yeah, it's just that same phrase for 6 pages. Actually, how many pages did the one from the Horned King go on for? The
100.
The other one that was 100 pages. All right. Okay.
And then the last one is the most recent one I got, which definitely led to a lot more questions. This one's long, it's 9 pages. Hello again. It feels like forever since I've done one of these. Anyway, a few updates. I've finally made it out of that book place, and my partner has been taking care of me. That place was able to keep out the worst of the sickness, but I'm afraid that it has grown much worse since my return. Fortunately, after much rest, I am clear enough mind to write, which is what I've been wanting to do ever since I got back. I've learned so much while in there, but before I get to that, I guess that I should go over what's happened while I was gone. The thing that came through the gateway went dormant while I was gone, and its corruption stopped spreading. The rift that I was using to access the deeper reaches also closed during that time, but that's fine, because I have all the materials that I need. Using what I learned from making the rattle, as well as the books that I discovered, I figured out how to forge a set of armor that ought to be able to prevent my sickness from growing worse. If nothing else, it'll make me strong enough to keep up with my research. It's made from bones and darkness, and the armor that I intend to make. Blackened skulls fused to bone plating. Horrific, I know, and it doesn't help that my prototypes have a tendency to stick to my skin. But it's fine. I won't make the full set, not yet. Not until I know that it's safe to wear. I also had a theory about something else that I could make. If my numbers are right, which they probably aren't considering how long it's been since I last slept, then I could use the residual energy in the gateway for something else. A weapon capable of driving back the darkness here. It will be made like the armor and rattle, blackened skull fused to bone, but it would be forged within the heart of the gateway. I don't even care that I can't get back to the book place or the deeper reaches. With this, I won't need any of those things. I'll be safe. As for my partner, he's been doing all right. Shaken up, that I think. He could have sworn that he heard my voice while I was away, but he's fine, mostly. I've had time to work while he sleeps, if nothing else, and even though he's banned me from touching the gateway again, what he doesn't know won't hurt him. I do miss talking to Mouse. Hopefully she'll send another book through soon. Even though it's probably for the best that we've lost contact, then again, who knows? After I finish the sword and the armor and make some modifications to the gate, I might be able to visit her, hopefully. That's it.
Alright, and is that all of the books?
Yeah, I need the get out of my head one back.
Oh, alright, yeah, sure.
Can
well-
I have mine back too?
Oh, yeah, which one? Okay, you lost both of yours. Yeah, Mouse, there you are. Well, I believe... Alright, first conclusion is, the first thing is, that armor that she was talking about, you said, that you thought it was perhaps the same that you've received?
Maybe. I don't know. The Horned King said it was his, and that he gave it to me. I don't understand if she's making it, how it would be here, so maybe
Give
a similar
me just
type
a
at
second.
least.
Alright, okay.
And
Okay.
the sword, I think, might be like Antlerbane, but stronger.
It sounds like Antlerbane. And actually, I do have another thought in regards to that. The other book, the Have It Your Way book, it referenced driving a black sword through the,
Yeah.
certainly the skull that she's talking about. Her and John did fight something akin to the deer that we dealt with. Only one of them, though, and it certainly didn't have as catastrophic repercussions, but regardless, they did fight such a thing. And, well, that is all of, yeah. And,
So she
actually, I just realized that.
Antlerbane as well.
Likely something approximating. And also, I did just realize that, I didn't read, Angel's one, the Scion that she received, because it
Yeah, we should
actually
probably read
covers
that.
some of the same stuff. Okay, hello, Angel. I don't I know that you don't know me, and that's fine. I don't know myself that much either, not anymore. Too sick or too tired, I guess. Too lost, maybe. But that's not the point. You wouldn't care about me being sick, I don't think. And you shouldn't. This is my problem. I've read your diary. I guess it's the easiest way to say it. I've read your diary, the whole thing, even the parts that you haven't written yet. This place where I am, has copies of every book ever written and every book that will be written. That's how I understand it anyway. Point of the matter is that I've read your diary and I want to help you before things get worse. I can't go into specifics because I know what's listening, but I can say that death is more meaningful to you now. Your life is not the only one on the line, and what life you save may decide all's fate. Also, could you tell Mouse the K says hi? You mentioned her later in your diary, but I couldn't find her diary here, and I'm worried. Also tell her that as soon as I find the necklace again and am able to open the gate again, I'll be back home safe. I wish that I could say more, write more, but I can hear them again. They're close now, howling, and I've spent too long among the shelves. Back to the lake, back to the lake. Stay safe, Angel. So, I would take it that that's in reference to the same book place.
The howling
That
makes me
was-
think of a mimic, and in my book,
What?
it references
So-
that this
What
partner
necklace?
heard her voice while she was gone. I'm guessing the mimics leaked through the gateway.
That sounds fair, but oh, wait, actually, Willow makes a good point. What necklace? Also tell her that as soon as I find the necklace again, that seems to be in reference, do you know?
There's more books?
Oh,
Yeah,
there are
apparently I
two
had
more.
them in a different place in my bag. I thought
Alright.
I thought
Yeah.
I died with them, but apparently
That's alright. Okay, there are two more.
okay.
Do you know which order these are? Wish that I could and no need to worry.
not. Wish that I could as first.
Okay. Yeah, I'll read these as well. Okay, Wish That I Could begins as follows. Hello again. It feels like it's been forever since you reached out to me, but that's probably something to do with our method of contact rather than any fault on your part. And I'm glad that you enjoyed what I sent to you. I really wasn't sure if any of it would survive the trip. Haha. As for what happened with your stuff, I'd really love to help, but I'm not sure if I can. Things haven't exactly been great on my side since we last spoke. When I opened the gateway to get the backpack through, something came crawling out before I had a chance to close it. Something bad. But it's nothing that you should be worried about, not since I have it contained, but I don't want to put you at risk by sending anything else your way. Since opening the gate, I haven't been feeling myself either. I'm sick, I think. Coughing, mostly, but it has been getting worse lately. There's something I saw through the gateway, too. Some other place. It looked like a library or something like that. Lots of books, more than would be natural. And if that's where the thing came from, then that's where I can find out more about the sickness, too. So my plan is pretty much to see if I can use the creature to get to the place with the books. Hopefully I'll find some answers there. Then, once I'm certain that everything is safe, I'll get to work on strengthening the gateway enough to bring me to you. I know this whole thing is probably disappointing, but I don't want you to be put at any risk by anything that I'm doing. Once it's safe, I can bring you all the Neptunium and blaze materials you could ever need. I'll bring plenty of vacuums for the carbon sulfur, too. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I'm doing my best to protect myself. I've got a full set of ruby armor, as well as a necklace that links me to the gate. That way, if I get lost while I'm in the book place, it will be able to lead me back to the gate. So pretty safe, I think. Probably. I'll be sending the book back without using the gateway, just in case. I'm still wary of it, and there's a lot of prep that I need to do before I even think about trying to get to the place with the books, but I'll try to update you once I'm through, if the gate is still working right. I'm excited for us to eventually meet. I'll definitely have to explain this all to my partner before that, but it's probably safest to work in secret for the time being. I hope to see you soon. Sending my best, from Kay. And then, on to the other one. Oh, Mouse, I think that I probably found this message rather late, but I'm responding ASAP. I already explained what's happened to me to Angel. I think that she's a friend of yours, but the short version is that I got to the place with the books, and I'm sort of stuck here for now. Fortunately, I have enough supplies to last for a while, and I found a safe place where this realm's denizens can't get to me. It's a lake with a little island in the middle, as strange as that sounds. I've dug myself in here, but it's close enough to shore to hear the howls. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. My brain has been really scrambled since I got here. Too much to think about, to process. I'm glad that you seem to be safe, though. I was so scared that sending that last book would somehow push you in danger. I almost didn't send it. As for what came through the gate, it wasn't the burning deer skeleton. It wasn't the burning deer skeleton. My partner and I fought with that thing before I even made the gate, and its skull was actually the primary power source. No, what came through was smaller, bipedal. Similar, though. Worse, somehow. I'm sorry to hear about your eye and the coughing. I wish that I could do something to help, but I haven't even found a way to help my own condition. Rest would be good, though. Don't overwork yourself, and please, please avoid dying as much as possible. That seems to inflame it. I also don't think that there is anything you can do to help me. I lost the necklace that I mentioned, the one that connects me back to the gateway. At least I'm safe here, more or less. I found a lot of answers, too, but every answer only leads to more questions. I ran into myself here the other day, too, among the shelves. She was just wandering like I was, and she seemed surprised to see me, but only for a moment. Then she embraced me, gave me a lick on the cheek, and told me that I would be all right. She ran off after that. I'd say that from that encounter, I can be certain that time here is strange. I know that was me, not some corrupt replica. She smelled like me, and her voice was my own. I know this has to sound crazy to you, but it's true. I'm here with myself, and I'm afraid of what that might mean. And I should probably end this here. I can hear something outside in the water. Probably just one of the big fish again, but I'll send this book out before I go anyway. I have so much work to do. Stay safe, Mouse. From Kay. And that's that one.
That
So-
answers a lot.
It does. I believe that confirms that what came out of the gateway was, her version of Prince.
Yeah, and it went dormant. That's what it said.
While she was gone. Here.
We should really order these. Just here, take.
Actually, yeah. If everyone tosses them to me, I can
Yeah.
probably get an approximate order, because.
And then after this, there is one more thing.
Oh.
I'd have to show it.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want to show it before I order them or afterward?
Where?
It's back at our den.
Okay. Then
All right. Yeah.
After.
After.
I need
yeah.
to know.
Okay. What's
The big fish.
Okay.
That might be the Maelstrom, right? You said it was a water creature.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Maelstrom.
I mean, if we're supposed to summon it, it seems strange that it would be simply in that place. Though if Prince apparently
Well-
came from that place, then.
That was my idea to put my prints in the book place, but I don't know if
Well-
it's safe anymore. That doesn't seem right.
Well, that book place, then it must be somewhere else because we haven't run into any book place, have we?
No, I think that's
well,
one of the gateways, and the other gateway has to be something like the fissure, right? She said the deeper, darker areas.
Well, she referenced a rift, which I can provide a bit more context with that. In the journals that remained with John, she talked about this rift. He never found it, likely because it closed, as she mentioned. But regardless, it basically, what happened with that was that the rift. She went there. She explored and saw much of what we've seen through the fracture of strange creatures and entire subterranean environment. A fascinating place altogether, but unfortunately, terrible things. She said that she got all her materials there, so that leads into the armor that she made being corrupt. She said it sticks to the skin, what she was making, and you said yours was binding, so I would assume that's in reference to much the same.
Yeah, there's a lot of parallels. I don't know if it's the same thing or just.
Well,
I don't know,
obviously,
it's just a parallel
Sounds like
world.
mine are first.
Yeah,
My books
yours,
are first,
Yeah.
and then
the order
yours.
that I've just put them in, is, wait.
There's
It looks
also-
like,
She
I'm
said there's
checking
two
one
of
of them.
herself. That could explain why my messages are so muddled. There's one where she's fine, and then another where she's just screaming, "Get out of her!" Get out of her head.
Well-
That could be two of herself, right? There could be more of herself.
Maybe there's a snow mimic too.
that's a potential,
She mentioned
Time being
Yeah.
strange. It could be the same self at different timelines or something.
Yeah.
Could be.
okay,
I
I
don't
think
know
that
how
I've
I
gotten
feel
them
about her trying to get here.
approximately. Well, I've gotten them approximately ordered. Of the first one is very clearly I can help, the one that Mouse received. Then From K appears to be next. Then either Journal 17 or Wish That I Could. Both of them refer to when she first receives her prints, so those were likely in very close proximity. The next one appears to be a friendly warning, because that is when from within the book place she writes that. And then No Need to Worry is from when she gets back. Then the journal question mark of the unknown number is clearly sometime after that, if she details what happens after. Actually, is No Need to Worry... no Need to Worry, the one that Mouse received, is also while she is still within...
No Need to Worry was after the one Angel got, because
Oh, okay.
she referenced the
Yeah.
one she sent
Yeah,
Angel.
so it's if it's a friendly warning, then it's No Need to Worry. Both of those are while she was in this book place, and then the journal question mark is when she gets out. It details what's happened while she was away. And then Have It Your Way is clearly after that, of she's threatening, and she references the black sword, and if she's only making it in journal question mark, then it has to be after. And I'm putting Get Out of My Head as the final one, of assuming that her confrontation in Have It Your Way didn't go very well. Get Out of My Head seems a likely, follow-up. I can also provide a bit of context in terms of some of the
I have a
gap.
question.
Oh, yes,
How can
Angel?
she... I thought she was dead. How can she still
She
be
was dead,
communicating?
but I have a feeling that time is strange with the cursed tomes, just as she mentioned regarding the book place. Likely, my understanding of the cursed tomes is that you are sending a note into the wherever the bringers came from, or some timeless place. Perhaps they even pass through this book place, but regardless, they seem to be coming out to a certain degree on a different time, and that is perhaps the reason
you
why
think
she was able to communicate.
Mouse was basically from the future for her, and she is
That's
still dead?
what it seems to me. I believe that she is still dead because, well, if you pay attention, Mouse's note is what leads to her opening the gateway to send the backpack through, and when she opens it, immediately following is Journal 17, where something comes out of. Mouse appears to have set in motion her prints and led her in that
But if
direction.
she was dead way before we got here, how is that possible?
Well, time is a strange thing when you
It's
interact with it.
Could
in
be
this...
the same, whatever way that seeing a different version of yourself could be possible.
Once again,
Not
if we're
they're
sending
dead.
if we're sending notes through a timeless space, and there's no reason why it wouldn't be able to pop out in an earlier time.
It seems like we influenced
But if they were dead,
her
if she
death.
was dead before we even got here,
Well,
doesn't make
exactly.
any sense.
The note appears to have gone to a time when she was alive.
Yeah.
I don't believe any of it.
Well, that's honestly fair. I have my
When I
own
talked
personal
to
doubts, but
the Horned King for the first time, he explained that she chose her fate. I think he did kill her. I think she is dead.
well, certainly, my understanding was, well, from John's perspective, he simply saw her continue to get more sick, especially after she returned from... He didn't know where she'd been, but when she returned with backpacks and backpacks full of books,
To get my water, Kenty.
there's water here?
I don't like that water.
Ah, alright. Well, point of the matter is that this does appear to line up approximately, as much as I am, well, not particularly willing to quickly believe any of it. It does line up with what memories remain of his experience of her continuously getting sicker, working in secret on things that he knew nothing about, and ultimately, well, fading away, being taken by the corruption. So, I think that Get Out of My Head
Did she
very...
fade or was she killed? I just feel like everyone has completely different.
Well, that's...
I think Horned King triggered her death, maybe got her more and more sick until
Yeah,
she just went insane and died.
I recall, well, obviously the memories are so very terribly tainted by the emotions that he felt at the time, but he just, she got sicker and sicker until she withered there before him and fell dead, and that
and then
was
John died of
well,
old
that's-
age.
Honestly, to be entirely honest, he pierced himself on his own sword outside their castle, where they had established themselves. He thought
You
it was
told
the
me
only
he
way
wandered
out.
for a long time.
He did wander, but when he finally decided that he had enough, when he finally stood before those gates again and saw all that he had built with her, he took it upon himself to find a way out. And I guess that when I first woke up in the bedrock room and I did have his memories for a period there, I thought that perhaps, that was the next step of getting out. I thought that genuinely for a period that I was truly him, of course, until I realized the truth of my own nature. But point of the matter is that he did wander for forever. He lost a lot, and and ultimately, I do believe that he took it upon himself to...
Mouse? Mouse, where'd you go?
Downstairs.
You okay?
You alright?
Not really.
What's wrong?
This is
Went
my
home.
fault.
No, it's not your fault, and you didn't know. None of us knew that any of this was possible.
Yeah, we didn't know. This is something that we could have never figured out unless we worked together.
Indeed, and as concerning as the revelations among these books are, I believe that we do all have a bit of a look at the bigger picture now.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the den. If you want to follow, you can follow.
All right.
We can
Okay.
talk on the way. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
I need
let's-
to grab
well,
my
let's all-
things.
Yeah, of
Can
course.
you wait,
of course,
please,
I'll-
Mouse? Dear, these doors are dreadful.
And you said you wanted to see the place that I built as well, John, right?
Yes, that too. Angel, are you
Maybe we should
following?
all-
Okay, I can sort it later. It's fine.
Angel? Angel, you still there?
Mouse?
I'm still
It's
here.
Okay.
Okay, so Angel.
Has anyone seen Angel? I
don't
could
know.
have sworn she was just here.
Saw her at the top.
I haven't since we were upstairs.
Angel?
Angel?
This could be another scenario where if she's not being found, she may not want to be.
Did she go back to your den?
If she just wants
she
to
may
follow
have.
along without talking, that's fine.
Well, I don't know where she is though.
I think she's intentional about what's going on.
All right.
I trust her.
She
I
may have
trust her
needed
as
to
well.
go take care of the pups.
Yeah,
Given
perhaps.
A great number of
perhaps.
things.
They were just born after all. They probably
Could you pass
need
me
her.
back the journals, John?
Well, I think that it may be appropriate to keep them all in some place together in order.
Oh dear, I've got
I want my books back
spice.
too.
I have a library at home. We can start putting all the books there, but
Well, should we head
I'm
over?
trying
Mouse,
to get
you
my
said there was
fish really
something
quick. Hold on.
you
Yeah.
wanted to show us. Is that still true?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we can
It's in our
see that, and then we'll
best
sort out
interest to see
what to do with
Please
the
don't
books.
hurt it.
We don't
Hurt
intend
what?
to.
it.
Mouse.
Hurt it. Not-
It's hard to explain.
Whatever it is, I'm
Not
certain
without
that's
reason.
fine.
Ready to go?
I'm almost done. I'm running down right now. Gosh, how do I get out of this stupid maze? There, alright. Okay, I'm coming out right now. Okay, I have both my
Alright.
fish.
Angel, if you're still here or listening, we're heading to Yora's den now.
Let's go.
I'm putting my armor on.
Oh, I already have mine on. We're good.
Ha, I don't really have any armor.
Alright.
Well,
Do
I
watch
do,
out for
but
the cold
I'm
there,
not putting
Mouse.
it on right now, so. Is everyone through the gate?
I'm coming through. And, Yora, I believe that it goes without saying, but all of that is, well, the reason why I was so hesitant about you building a gate, because of, well, even now I especially would say that
I've
such a
got
thing is
3
likely not wise.
cold resistance potions here. Everyone's like freezing to death right now.
I
have
could use
15.
One. Eloise here.
Oh,
It's
just gonna
behind you.
keep moving. Thanks.
Yeah, the snow's been really bad lately.
one. Indeed.
Yeah, no kidding.
Probably because it's always night.
Most likely, but we're working on that.
My thing is on the way anyway, too.
Okay.
So, as well.
We can,
so
we can stop there as well.
And this thing is just built to speak with the specter?
Yes.
Although I
you
actually
could
do
probably...
have another question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
In the confrontation with the Horned King, you said that you've been talking to the book guy, that he's been friendly to you, but I haven't seen... You only have books from the Spectre. How do you talk to him?
Ow. This is really painful. I do not like the cold at all.
Did you hear my question?
Yeah,
She
I heard
avoids
your question.
questions a lot.
Ow. Where are we going? I literally have no idea where we are. It's fine.
Are you going to answer the
Across
question?
the water.
Hello, Bark.
Oh!
Bark.
Bark!
Did I miss anything?
Yeah, just
I
jump
fell
over.
behind for a moment there.
Got it.
Oh, no, you're good.
Yora
yeah.
asked Willow
It's on
something
the
very
way. It's
important
actually-
that I would like to hear the answer to. How have you been communicating with the book guy, Willow?
It's necessary, Willow. You don't talk to us about
Willow,
anything.
remember,
Remember what?
you can trust me.
I know.
Is there something you're hiding?
No.
Then why aren't you answering the question?
I don't...
Are we going down in the den, Mouse?
Yep.
Okay. Everyone
Where?
could come
In your
inside.
room? Oh, okay.
Is everyone down inside? There you go, Eloise. Okay.
I'm
No,
in.
I stopped to rest.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna rest as well.
This way, guys.
I'm not letting this go, Willow.
Yeah, we'll come back to this after Mouse is done.
Okay. Where? Oh, this way. Cool. Doo-doo-doo.
Oh, there's a tunnel.
This is unique.
Is that a door from the fracture?
Why are there plushies down here?
Why are there stuffed animals here?
What is...
It's a little...
And
Is that an egg?
what's with the egg?
Yeah.
Where did it come from?
It came with this.
What was in this chest?
yeah,
Oh, that's another. That's another
Orange
book. Another orange tinted one that Mouse just handed me.
Ah.
Sure is.
Well, I will read it. Alright. Okay, it says, I don't think that your book was meant for me, but I doubt that I'll get a response anyway, so it doesn't matter much. The last book that I got from this wasn't meant for me either. Still, I can try to give some advice. You write like you're a kid, and I'm not heartless after all. First thing is that you probably shouldn't try to meet anything through these books. It's not worth the risk. Second is that you do sound pretty bad off, and that's exactly what the dark things prey on. So try not to be like that. Don't act pathetic, and maybe you'll survive. To answer your friend problem, and to maybe keep you from using more books like this, I'll be sending this off with an egg attached. I don't know what's inside, only that it likes to eat pigs and bones. You'll need to feed it regularly and keep it warm. Also, there's a thorn I think is from its mother. But please don't send out any more books. Just take the egg, raise it well, and find another way to make friends. From Orange.
Oh dear.
I was trying to make sure Kay was okay.
Yeah, that's Oh gosh.
Well,
I'm
what do we
not
do with
sure
it?
So small.
hatching this thing is the best decision, but I'm not really one to talk.
First things
No, they're
first. Did
not.
we take care of the plushies? Are they gone?
Yeah, why do you have
Yeah.
a plushie in
They
here?
are.
Mouse.
They're
No.
stuffed animals!
No, they
They're
are
the-
not.
They're the
They're
reason
strange.
that
They
mimics
look
are
around.
around, actually.
Yeah.
They
And
were
how do you know that?
impersonating John.
Well,
not
And they
safe.
could have
the
seen
mimic-
him other places.
The mimics that we've dealt with have all
The
dropped
mimics
stuffed
drop
animals,
them.
so...
So maybe they like plushies too.
I don't think that's the case, Mouse.
If it's just a stuffed animal mouse,
Listen, you guys vetoed my
Better
hide
safe
behind
than
thing. I
sorry.
respected that. We're vetoing this. Hand over the plushies.
you respect it now. You didn't for a while.
Mouse, come on.
I understand your hesitation, Mouse, but we've got to work
This is
together
why I didn't
now.
want to tell anyone.
We're looking out for you.
Really, it seems like you're just trying to take away everything I care about.
I think we need to talk about it
I
further.
can make you a new toy
but
that isn't gonna
we
become this
can't-
weird monster. I've made one before. I made the Hubert plush. I can make a new one. Just hand over the dangerous
When
ones.
we know they're safe, Mouse, when we can confirm it, we'll give them back. You can have them, but we can't risk things when we don't know.
I'm not dumb.
We
I
have
know you're
reason to
gonna
believe.
destroy them.
Don't think anyone said that.
How's about this, Mouse? I give you my
That's
word
not
that I
something would
won't...
do, but-
I won't destroy the stuffed animals. I will contain them. I have a place that is well suited to containing such things. It's good. Thank you.
Is that
There's
all
a
of
mouse
them?
one that you just killed.
No, that was an angel one.
It was a
was
mouse
tail
one.
like mouse.
There certainly looked like one that looked like you.
Right?
Come on.
That's a bottle.
Yeah, I was
Gotta
just
give
getting you
all
your
of
bottle
them up.
back. Please, Mouse, I promised you, once I know they're safe, you will have all of them back, okay? I give you my word.
Okay.
Is that all of them?
Yes, it's all of them.
Thanks,
Promise?
Mouse. I know this is giving up a
Promise.
lot.
Okay.
Alright, well, I guess there comes the decision of what to do with the egg.
I
Promise
think.
not to hurt it.
I don't know. We don't really know anything about orange tint, and that's why I'm worried about it.
Well, we don't know anything about Prince either.
I
We
mean,
know
that
he likes pink and he's a baby.
I don't think any of us plan or hope to destroy this
No.
unless we know it causes
I'm just
harm.
saying hatching it
But we
right
could
now.
prepare.
Well, it won't hatch
The
right
area
now.
or something.
Eggs
When
need
it-
time to grow.
How do you
That's
fetch
why I
it?
built an underground place for it, so if it is dangerous, then
be
it's stuck
contained.
underground.
We don't know
Yeah,
if
maybe-
wood and leaves will keep it here.
I'm working on getting an obsidian box around it, too.
Obsidian is wise.
Can
It
we
seems
check
to
in with you on
distance
the
the
status
corruption.
of this egg?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt a darn thing unless I ever need to. Let's stay together on this too, okay? I know you'll take good care of it, Mouse.
Apparently it was an orphan, too, so...
Well, for the moment, once again, we don't know a great deal about orange. I have my own theories, but regardless, we don't know anything concrete, and we don't know enough
I
to
know
say
he's
that
mean.
it is dangerous.
They're mean.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm worried I mean, if they're rude, why would they offer you an egg to take care of, you know?
Because they didn't want it.
Or
Well,
maybe
we
they
thought
just
John was
don't know
pretty
how to-
rude at first.
Yeah, I used that
and
excuse
we
too,
learned.
but it didn't get me anywhere. So.
And now he has 4 pups.
And Yora, you've been pretty rude for the last few months, so that's not
Yeah.
enough to go off of.
Not intentionally.
No. Well, we don't know he's being intentionally rude either. Rudeness is not
Because he's
enough
rude
unless you
doesn't
want me
mean
to
he's bad.
discount you forever, is all I'm saying. Sorry.
He just might be straightforward or straight to the point.
Mm-hmm.
And when I feed it makes me heal better. It makes me
It also is
my
making me heal
sickness
since
go
I'm
away.
close to it.
You're
That's
my cough, all of that stuff. I haven't even felt like I needed to sniff since.
well, it likely has some semblance of benefits to us then.
That's a very good
Just
sign.
don't right-click the thorn. Don't try and bite the thorn. It hurts a lot.
Could I
Oh,
Could I
okay.
perhaps take a
And that
closer
came
look
from
at
its
the
mother.
thorn in my lab? I'll need to. Well, I'd like to
In your
learn a bit
lab,
more if possible. Well, just
It's just a
not
thorn.
destroy it. Just
it
look at
kinda
it.
needs it. It's from its
Well,
mother.
I
I
can-
don't know.
Well, I'll glance over it here, then I'll give it back. Then. Well, all that I can say is that it is made of much the same material as the outer shell of the egg, which tells us essentially nothing.
Sorry to go off topic, but John, did you tell Eloise or Willow about, what we talked about in the fissure?
Which part of what we
What?
talked about in the fissure?
Basically all of it. I don't think they have the full context of what's
Oh.
going on.
Well, I think it may be more appropriate for you to explain, then.
I don't know, maybe we should wait for Angel to be here too.
We can pass it on if she
And it-
doesn't want to be here. She's got her reasons.
Oh, I just mean like waiting, not like going to her.
Well,
That's not something I would advocate for right now.
Did we want to see the place that I made?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can go.
yeah,
to
we
that.
can,
That'd be great.
Yeah, let's go
we
there.
can see that.
I'm really tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all right,
rest well,
Mouse.
Mouse.
Rest
I'll
well.
just quickly show this. It's not gonna be too long. It's not too far
So,
away.
John,
anyway.
While you were behind a little bit, Yora mentioned that Willow said she'd been in contact with the book guy over
Yeah.
some time.
Are we? Do we need to do this right now?
Yes, well,
I think that we
stop
might.
avoiding
Any
us.
any
We wanna
contact
know
with
you've been speaking to us.
otherworldly
I'm
entities
genuinely concerned.
should be.
It's
Good
fine.
night.
I am
Have
also
fun.
genuinely
Talk to
concerned.
people, Willow.
Good
Bye.
night, Mouse.
Good night.
Good night,
We've
Mouse.
all laid out so much in front of each other today.
I should probably
Willow.
actually wait for you guys because you guys have no idea where I'm going. Hold up. Yeah. Are
Yes,
you guys
that would
outside
probably
of
be
the
wise. I'm coming
den?
outside the den.
Yes,
But,
now.
Willow,
Sweet.
I will admit I haven't been around you as much, but
This-
in the times I have noticed that you've been acting rather off, and I am concerned as well. So
Fine.
If-
I'm fine.
How are you talking to the book guy? That's all we need to know right now. What?
Through
You're
books.
cutting out.
You said you
Books.
only had 2 books.
yeah, you did.
Yeah. It's really not. I don't want to talk about this right now. Listen, we're just
I-
going to go see the
Willow,
thing
that
that I
is
made
what-
for Sin, and then.
That's the whole
That is what
point of
today
this.
is.
That's why we're like this, is
Are you
because
with
no
us
one's
or
been
not, Willow?
communicating.
This isn't like you.
Well, then you don't know me.
I guess I don't.
Here's the place. Gosh, I
Oh,
don't
that
want these in my-
obsidian
Ugh.
hurts. Here, let me grab my paw. Right here.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
So where are the other books then?
Not here.
Where?
In a special place.
Are you gonna lead us there?
Can you Mm-hmm.
When are you gonna lead us there?
I'd prefer now before she has any time to hide something else. Bury it away somewhere else.
No, I'm not showing you.
Why?
Because they're not meant for you. They're meant for me.
This book guy that you've been talking to, he's always emphasized that we do things together. I don't understand. And
Yeah.
Willow, I want with every piece of me to trust you. You know that, right? I can't right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you gonna show it to us? This is your chance.
I don't want you to see the place.
Why?
Why not?
Because it's...
The fact
the
that you
books,
don't want us to
what if-
see us immediately puts me on edge.
It's
we all
one-
have things.
It's special to me.
But books.
Well, then
It's the only
why
thing
not the
that's-
books? Why can't you
Why
show
not-
us the books then, if you don't want to show us the place?
Books. That's what we shared today. Let's start there.
Because I don't have them.
Then can you go get them?
I
has
need to
them?
grab them.
Alright.
Are you gonna
Well,
bring
we
all of
can
them,
wait
or are you gonna
here,
continue
or we
lying
can wait
to
at the
us?
den.
I don't know.
What if I just come with you to the entrance? I won't go in.
This is... What's it called? It's stressing me out.
That was thunder.
I don't like that.
You all heard that, right?
Yeah. I did.
Mm.
I'm guessing it's another tome.
It's possible.
Potentially.
Thought we
Well,
learned
this-
something from all this.
Oh, well, we just talked about this under the bridge. Remember?
I know. I remember. I was there.
Yeah. So let's just go to the entrance.
This... This is what I would say scares me. That's the right word for it, right?
Yeah. Showing us this place?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we don't have to go all the way in. I won't.
Me neither. I would just like to see the books.
All of them?
All of them.
This is really important.
Can I start with some of them?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let me go grab some.
Alright.
Um.
I just want to, while we're alone, I want to point out to you that the emotion Eloise was feeling is concern for you. She's confused. She's worried about your health. And that's why she's being a bit pushy about it.
Okay.
Just like maybe you're worried about the book guy?
Yeah.
There you go.
Stay right here, okay?
Okay. It's so freaking cold out here. Is she coming back? This shouldn't take this long to get books. I've gotta head back to John.
Ow.
Willow?
Bark. Yes. Sorry, I'm here.
I thought you left me.
Bark, bark.
Where are
No,
you?
Sorry. I'm near the bridge.
Are you with John?
I've
No,
just gotten to the bridge.
I'm on the bridge. I thought
I'm
you
going
left
out.
as well.
Yeah, I thought you ditched me, so I was heading to find John.
Oh, hi. You
Hi.
just passed me, John.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Hi.
I have some of the books.
Okay, let's
Alright.
get somewhere warm. It's freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where should we go?
I'm good for wherever.
Mouse is asleep. We could head back to the den.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head home pretty soon to check on Angel anyway, but if we could deal with this first.
Or maybe just inside this building will be good enough.
Which
Inside the
building?
building works.
Right here. Just off to the side.
Which side?
This way. Over here. You see me? I'm on the bush. I'm behind you. Nope. Yep, there you go.
Inside. Oh, it really is cold. Oh,
Yeah.
Not great. Okay. I'm ready.
gosh. This only some of them.
How many do you have at least? Tell us that.
In total? Oh,
Estimation
gosh,
if you don't know.
A lot. Okay. Let's see. Which one to start with? Okay, I have a couple. This is gonna take me a little bit. Hold up. Okay, what is this? Okay, I guess we'll start with understood. Do not sell yourself short. You are far from a puppet, merely a participant in this game, a grand game of life and death. As for Sin, the only difference between him and you is he knows what happens when you all fail. He's already seen this world wither once. His methods are harsh, but he is loyal. I have faith in you, Willow.
Are you skipping things?
No. The next one is called Received. I didn't expect you to so easily lose what I have given you, although I cannot say it comes as a complete surprise. I would suggest that you do not do it again, lest I revoke my offer to speak. As you should already know, I do not take failure lightly. Despite your failures, I still have expect that the five of you can sort this out until you become unable to. If you need more from me, then do reach out, though you should not reveal much in any message. There are too many things that could be listening.
5? There's 6 of us.
Oh, 5.
He's talking about John.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why?
John, I
Well.
guess, wasn't sit here with us.
Considering my special
Next
circumstances,
one is
it makes
called
sense.
These Messages Aren't a Toy. If you're going to ask ridiculous questions, then you shouldn't expect answers from me. I have sent 5 of you to this world to work together. There have been many before you, failures and such. Sin is among those. Regardless, there are 5 of you, 6 if you count Sin. Then there's all the messages that I got during when you were telling us about stuff. You're treading in dangerous water. Beware this thing. Next one. Sorry, there's a order to these. The prince is what killed Snow permanently. The king cannot be trusted. Sorry, there's an order to these. Good luck, Willow. Apologies, but something had to be done. And let it happen.
So, is that it?
From the ones that I have, yeah.
Well, that doesn't tell us much of anything,
Yeah.
besides the fact that he apparently doesn't consider me to be a person, but
Yeah.
other than that...
I don't see why you think of him as a friend.
There's other
He's only
books.
scolded you like a kid.
There's later books. Yeah, that's all of those that I
Right.
brought with me.
Yeah, that doesn't really give us much. I don't know what to think.
Yeah, I'm siding with Yora here.
Sorry,
There's gotta be something that you're... Why are you hesitant about showing us? What is he telling you? I mean, even from those messages, he's... I mean, thinking of us as all equals. What is he trying to hide from the people he sent here? You should at least have a little bit of respect.
Yeah. Well,
I don't...
well, perhaps the other books may hold more oh. Ugh, again, with the thunder.
That
Perhaps
one
the
seemed
other
closer.
books...
I saw the flash.
It did. Perhaps the other books may hold, well, more answers. I still don't understand why you're so afraid to show them.
I'm... I don't...
Honestly, knowing as much as we can about what he wants or what he's saying to you is gonna be in his favor. If he's telling you to do things, then... I mean, I doubt you can do this alone.
I just... There's a lot, and I don't know how to explain it all or show it, or...
What on earth is that? You guys hear that, right?
There's something taking damage above us. Wait, it's a hoglin. That's the noise. Let's run.
Oh, nope.
Nope. Get out. We're
Nope.
getting out. Nope.
Yeah, okay,
John?
yeah, that's me.
What is it doing? I don't understand.
What's what doing? What's what
Well,
doing?
there's hoglins out here. Why is he summoning it? We're just trying to talk to Willow.
Is that the same,
That's the thing that got summoned when he was trying to kill Prince, and he killed Willow and Eloise with it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm out of my element here as much as I can usually offer some semblance of understanding. Perhaps he doesn't want us to speak.
Then he's just as bad as the Horned King.
He's not.
He's... Willow, this is just like what I was going through. He's separating us from you.
Where did you all go?
I don't know. Willow?
Willow?
She ran off this way.
Which way? I lost you. Oh, there.
This way.
Yeah.
I don't know where she went.
I don't
Willow!
know either. Willow?
I'm freezing to death. This stupid snow. I'm gonna kill it.
Ugh. I hear you.
Willow, this is where she left me, over here. John?
Oh, over where? Oh, there you
turn
are.
around. Yep. She left me right here when she went to grab the books.
Well,
I had to
maybe
hide in
she
this hole.
ran
She went this way
into-
before.
that way.
I don't know where it is.
I don't know either. Ugh, I got lost going out of there. I couldn't find you all. Just got turned around.
Yeah. I seriously don't know where she went.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I wanted to talk to Eloise, but
Um,
she told me things. She told me what's going on before you arrived under the bridge, but I don't want to... I don't know. That's her secret.
what did she say?
I don't know if I should tell you.
Yora, we're all in this together. That's what this is
I
about.
know, and I'm worried for her. She's not...
Well, I am
She's
worried for her as
conspiring
well.
with
She's
this
my friend
thing.
too.
Yeah. I don't know. She just told me some things. It's not like dangerous or anything. It wasn't. It was just a change from the void. Something changed from the void. And I wanted to explain
Like
them
what?
to Eloise, because I can tell she's hurting, and,
What changed?
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna break her trust by telling you, John. You need to ask her yourself.
Well,
She'll break if you just
she's
give
done
her enough
plenty.
time.
She's done plenty to break our trust. I mean, she's hiding right now.
I
Well,
know.
she's clearly in a dangerous situation. I don't think that, well, abiding by something, you know, withholding information that could be helpful.
Okay, but you didn't hear this from me, okay? Don't.
Of course not.
She's lost her emotions. She's
Oh.
just a blank slate now. She said she's been matching the rooms. You know how she's always quiet during arguments, and then I guess she just got lazy over the days, and now she doesn't know what to do. And she said
Well, it
she's
hardly
only
seems like a
told the book
beneficial
guy. She says
change.
she's got this friend, and I don't know. This isn't safe.
I don't think that any
I've
of it's
been
particularly
through
safe.
stuff like this before now. I know it's not good, and she's just doing the exact same thing I am.
Well, I mean, as much as it is very likely harmful, I guess there is one key difference between what you did and what she's doing is in what entity's being contacted.
Well, he doesn't seem any better. He's scolding her and telling her to keep secrets.
Well, not better, perhaps, but perhaps with better intentions.
Maybe. I don't get it. He sent us here to fix something, obviously, and now he's trying to hide things.
Yeah, well, I still, I don't explicitly support the book guy, though I certainly trust that entity more than I would trust any of the others that have been contacted.
I don't know what to think about what Mouse is getting into. I have no idea where to start with that. I definitely don't like
know
that it's
either.
under my house. That's for sure.
Well, if it's anything like your thing with Prince, then it's only the beginning of something larger.
Yeah, a thorn. That's what its mother. A thorn? Thorns aren't good. Thorns hurt.
No, certainly not.
I don't know. You should probably get home to your pups and Angel.
I probably should.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, Eloise has probably found her way back to Angel at this point, and if Angel's frustrated with me or frustrated with the books, then I guess that all I can do is give her time. Eloise has always
Why
been
would she be
better at talking
with
to her.
you?
I mean, perhaps because I never mentioned the fact that Snow and John had pups. She certainly seemed to sort of shut down after that was brought up, but,
Well, you're not John.
Well, I guess... No, I'm not, and I guess that the issue is... The reason why I never brought it up is because all of those pups died very terrible deaths, and I don't want her to worry that anything like that's going to happen to our pups.
Do you think when you woke up here, she said it was a similar world, but not. Do you think, I don't know, we're switching worlds every time this whole mission the book guy's giving us fails? I don't understand.
Don't know. I mean, I simply don't know, Yara. I don't know. I would imagine that the differences that she's talking about is simply the past, in that there weren't any of the tall things then, in that the corruption's simply gotten worse overall.
Guess. That could mean... I mean, that book said Sin was one of the failed attempts. Maybe he knows more.
He likely does, though.
Well, I mean,
if you could ever find him.
Yeah. I mean, that could be the next step, aside from... I don't know. Just with all the secrecy, I don't know if summoning the Maelstrom until we figure out what Willow knows is a good idea.
Unfortunately, I do disagree with you in that regard, in that I still stand by the attempts to combat corruption, and even if the book guy isn't all good or perfect, I don't care that the book guy wants us to fight this thing. I want to get rid of it myself.
I just hate that we don't know what we're getting into. I just feel like we're gonna make the
No,
same
we
mistakes.
Well,
Because we don't know anything.
unfortunately, it's the only path forward that we have. We know what happens from Snow's journals and notes of what happens when you deal with the corruption, when you allow yourself to give in to that, and as much as we don't know that this is the right way forward, it seems the only way forward. Deal with the fish, and try to fix the corruption.
Yeah. I don't know. With what you know about the ritual, are we gonna have to sacrifice anything?
No, the only somewhat sacrifice is that it requires the flame contained within a dreadfish.
Oh. That's mildly
I
depressing.
already have one. Don't worry. You won't
I'm just
have to do anything you don't want to.
got too cold, kinda burnt out, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, its body will be put to good use, and it'll have another chance later.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I guess we can go out and try to look one more time, but
We could try to look,
I can let you know if she finds her way home, and I'm definitely not dropping it. She's not getting away with this.
yeah. Yeah, and honestly, at this point, I'm not sure what I'll be returning home to.
Yeah. Just
So to be entirely honest, I'm not sure how well I'd hold up if Angel did decide to run away again.
I'm losing you.
Last time it was...
Where'd you go?
Oh,
Are you heading to the bridge?
okay, I'm also heading to the bridge.
Okay.
What I was saying is that I'm honestly not sure how well I'll be able to hold up if Angel does decide to run away again.
You can always stay with us if you need to. If you need to just take
Honestly,
your
I
mind
have
off things.
half the mind to take you up on that offer. Because if she feels it's necessary to run away whenever confronted with a situation like this, then I see no reason why I shouldn't do the same. Granted, I do have pups that I am meant to care for and help
Yeah.
and all of that, and I don't want to leave them for any extended period. And certainly, if she has run off, then the first thing that I'll be doing is taking care of the pups. But regardless, I don't think that her running off is the appropriate way to deal with these sorts of situations, and I would love it if she would just talk. And I know that I didn't mention the pup thing, but
I'm with you on this. I don't see how having a stranger having pups would affect her life, so.
I agree, and that's why I'm going back there right now, which,
Just
hopefully she'll understand that I was busy with, well,
if you needed
dealing with
a
another...
mint gift, there's that crate I gave you, just say you made it, it's fine.
I appreciate the offer, Yora, but I don't intend on lying to her anymore. The point of the matter, though, is that going home, going to see if I can find her.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's all. I wish you the best of luck in finding Willow and getting that sorted out.
I hate this snow. Fighting it. Okay, bye. Stupid Willow. I understand that she doesn't know emotion, but what the heck? That lovely conversation just led to nothing because she ran away. What a loser. Talk to Eloise tomorrow, I guess. Come on, fish. Hustle. Come on. There you go. This stupid snow! Gonna have to get a coat or something. This is ridiculous. absolutely ridiculous. Willow, if you're home, talk to me. Hello? This is so stupid. Come on, fish. Where the heck is Colors? Colors, come on. Down the hole. Come on. There you go. Ugh. Colors, I swear. You stuck? Oh, you're right there. You sneaky little bugger. Come on. In you go. Down the stairs. Ugh, Dinnerbone, you have no idea how exhausting today was. Who knew reading all freaking whatever this night is could be tiring. Nothing new.